you. Give it a few minutes. Good evening, everyone. We'll give it a few minutes for people to come into the meeting. Okay, it looks like we have everyone here. Oh, there's still people populating. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Okay, now it looks like we have stopped getting people into the meeting. So good evening, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and call our meeting to order this evening. And this is the opportunity for the public to make any comment on items that are on our closed session agenda. The comments do need to pertain to the item that is on our closed session agenda. All right, I will give it a second. I see we have one hand raised. If you'd like to make a comment, please go ahead and raise your hand. All right, so we have 3 people that would like to make comment. Jay, would you like to bring all 3 into the meeting? And board, are we good with 3 minutes for each of them for public comment? Okay.
All right, I'll just allow all of them at once, or just allow them to talk one at a time?
One at a time.
All right.
Jenny usually brings them in all at once, but they speak one at a time. Sorry, Jenny's not here tonight, everyone. So we have a backup running the show. So just bear with us for a minute. Yes, so she usually brings them in and then they each get the opportunity to speak.
All right, I think I know what you did.
Yeah, I think we're saying probably the same thing.
Great. Who shall we start with?
You pick, go ahead, whoever you want to unmute first.
Great. Gillian Mays, we will start with you.
Okay, hi board, going to be short and sweet here tonight. I see that you're talking about the superintendent's evaluation this evening. I really just want to urge you to not be negotiating terms of a contract extension just yet. As you know, you've got the notice of a pending lawsuit and you should be served either today or Monday, depending on how quickly the court can serve you. And I just ask that you please wait till you see that writ of mandate so that you can see exactly what the claims are before you negotiate any sort of forward movement on a contract extension for the superintendent. Again, just asking that you take all of the information that's in front of you before you make any sort of decision. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
And it looks like Timothy is unmuted. Do we want to just let Timothy speak next?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, go for it.
Hey, thanks so much. And thank you for having me tonight. I recognize that everyone here has a difficult job. And as an educator for 12 years and someone who's been involved in politics at a lot of levels, I know how difficult it is. Every time I participate in these discussions, I feel that the part of me that seems most relevant is my 14-year-old self when I was a student from Fort Ross Elementary going to El Molino for the first time. And that was the hardest year of my life. I've had a lot of challenges before and since. And when I think about how we evaluate a superintendent, right now I'm a teacher at West Contra Costa Unified School District. and I happen to be close friends with the superintendent here. He says that the key thing for any superintendent is to be willing to hear every story and to actually think about the real impacts of what they have. So I haven't been at every meeting. I have a busy life. I'm close to a lot of El Molino grads. I leave in a week to Everest, where one El Molino grad will be seeking to make human history at redefining the possibilities of what human beings can do. I urge the board to not feel that they have to be in a defensive crouch with this. I know a lot of people are angry. I know when people get upset, there's a feeling that all we can do is hunker down and defend our decisions. And I urge everyone here to be looking for creative win-win situations. So that's the main thing I want to say today. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then Jessa Lee is our last speaker.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for having me. Jessa Lee Mills here. I just want to kind of echo what both Gillian and Tim said. I think you guys really need to wait before you start negotiating contract terms or contract renewals, and see what the lawsuit alleges and talk to legal counsel, because I do think the superintendent has been leading this district and the board down the wrong path. I think it's full of inaccuracies, and I think she has been feeding the board information that just is not accurate and has put us in a position that we're in today. So I would urge you to please hold off and you see the complaint and discuss with legal counsel before you make any decisions moving forward. You do represent the district. You have a fiduciary obligation to do what is in the best interest of the district and not yourselves, not one particular high school. So please remember that as you move forward.
All right, thank you. We will recess to closed session at this time. Thank you all.
All right, so to everyone who I promoted to panelist, unfortunately, there's not a convenient way to bump you down just to being a normal attendee again. It looks like I'm gonna have to at least temporarily kick you out, but there shouldn't be any issue in you actually rejoining the meeting. Just wanted to give you a warning before you suddenly just, the meeting closed.
Thank you.
Oh, it says you will not be able to rejoin the webinar.
Ah.
Okay, that's the case. Could all three of you please just temporarily leave and then just use the link to come back in? That should make things simpler.
Okay.
Hey, Jillian, could you just temporarily leave the webinar so that way maybe we can move you back to the attendee role? Thank you. Okay, it appears I was wrong about the motion. One moment. All right, lacking a better alternative, I'm just going to put everyone who I have intentionally promoted to panelist on hold. Oops, sorry about that. Let me know if it actually interferes with your ability to hear the session.
Anybody there? Hello?
All right, now the board's returning and the recording will resume.
I think we're still waiting on Angie.
Here she comes.
There she is. All right. And then Jay, we'll have to wait for it to repopulate again, right? So I'll give it a few minutes before we do Angie's report out. Oh, and we were going to call Karen back in so she could do notes. Let's wait for Karen.
By and large, the number of attendees has stayed stable. Well,
Okay.
between when you guys went into closed session and when you've
Oh,
come
so they're
back.
still there, so we don't have to wait for them to like they never left.
Yeah, we just need to wait for Karen.
Okay, well, let's just wait for Karen. Well, we're supposed to get some rain on Sunday. That's
I'm
exciting.
sorry. No,
I
I'm glad
know.
we're getting rain.
I know.
I'm just
it's
glad
actually
I'm in the
good.
sunshine. 89 today and beautiful. The day
Where
we
you
got
at?
here, we're in Mesquite, Nevada, which is an hour and a half north of Vegas. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law live here. And then we're going to my brother tomorrow who lives in Zion, which is another hour and a half north. So I fell asleep in the sun the other day, so I got kind of pinky, but it's turning brown.
Well, should we just go? I don't.
No, I think we should wait.
You think we should wait? Oh, she said okay. So she did respond. She can't get in.
Okay. Then Kelly, you just need to take the notes
Okay.
and give them to her. Jessica, you just asked who Karen was. It's Karen Lamb,
She's
our
district
executive secretary. She can't get back in.
She said she can't hear us. All right, we'll just go ahead.
Go ahead, Angie.
So we're live right now, Jay. We don't need to do anything different.
You're currently live and being recorded.
Okay.
Do I go now?
Yes.
There's no action taken.
All right. Well, thank you all, and that we'll close the meeting for this evening, and we'll move to adjournment. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.